You went fishing.
Go.
These niggas put a strike on me.
For what?
On your house, y'all. I know what's coming.
See, you say you threw a strike on your house, sir? Can't handle it.
No, it's a warning. Ain't a strike yet.
What you shooting at, sir? Pushing the chip, baby, man. It seems more frequently says it's Maxine.
Alright, you start in just a second. Alright. Alright, start this off giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahak Wadashrakah.
double honor to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who will well, peace and blessings to the brothers teaching the truth. First and foremost, the hopefully elect, those are slated to be saved of the Israelite nation, which consisted of so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Native American Indians, men teaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, and the men, women, and children have turned back to their heritage in the end of these last days. Shalom. Alright, so you see the title, man. You know, it's pretty much going into something that came out that's pretty much been kept under wraps. I pretty much got an article going into it, so we'll just start off with that. Get it pulled up. So it says, Trump threatens 30-day reign of destruction on the way out of office. So it says Trump threatens 30-day reign of destruction on the way out of office. You see? Now why? You You see what I'm saying? Because the devil, he got million and one reasons to be pissed right now. Because that's without even going into the article. That's just hitting the title. You see what I'm saying? Let's get the word. The internet should be on there too, if you need it, but it don't matter. I got that too. You also got this, Slocky. I think that's it. Still, I might have took it off. Yeah, I took it. I wonder why I was talking about that. Yeah, it didn't connect. Slocky. Bear with us one. Just a moment. You know what I'm saying? But if you can, brother, threaten. Get the word, the definition. Threaten. You know? Because he has a lot of reasons to be mad. You see what I'm saying? So let's just see what threaten alludes to. You know? What's that connected with? According to the scriptures, the devil got a million and one reasons to be mad. You got it?
This is threaten. It says a verb, state one's intention to take hostile action.
Yeah, so his intention. You see what I'm saying? And that's in the scriptures. You know? Real quick, let me get Revelation 12 and 12. That should be. Yeah.
Correct.
Let me see. Let me see.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got it.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth,
right,
and of the sea.
Yep. Shalom. Shalom. Go ahead.
For the devil is come down unto you,
yep,
having great wrath.
So the devil coming down to you having great wrath, man. Matter of fact, if you could pull up the my sword, or whichever blue letter, let's get that word wrath. You know, because this dude said he has intentions. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, before you get that word wrath, let's read that definition one more time. Threat.
Obviously, when we get the Google definition of wrath too.
Just whatever definition you got. Threaten.
I got it in the blue letter.
Threaten.
Get
Get threatened. Get threatened.
This is threaten. It says
Revelation
12.
Go ahead, brother. Come on.
Threaten. It says state one's intention to take hostile action against someone in retribution of.
So hostile. Let's get that word hostile. Hostile. See, this it's pretty. It's simple, but it's a complex thing. Go ahead.
This is hostile. It says showing or feeling opposition or dislike.
You see, so showing a feeling opposition or dislike. And who's dislike? You so-called blacks, Native American Indians, and so-called Hispanics. You see what I'm saying? And I got some for that real quick. If it's a little more, you got it.
It says unfriendly, antagonist.
So unfriendly, you know, and they truly not our friend. They may act like they are our friend, but they're not. Whoever can get let me get Sirach 12 and 10. You know, and just hold that. You see? So let me get Zephaniah 2 and 1, brother.
Okay.
So one more time on that definition, brother.
For hostile?
Mm-hmm.
Hostile says showing or feeling opposition or dislike.
You see, showing or feeling hostile opposition or dislike. You see? And it ties completely into what we're about to go into. You see what I'm saying? So showing or feeling opposition or dislike. You see what I'm saying? If you can, go back real quick to threaten and read that one more time, brother. Okay.
This is threaten. It says state one's intentions.
So he threatened. He stated where his mind is at. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord made him do that. You see what I'm saying? So he stated his intention. You got it?
To take hostile action.
See, to take hostile action. And that was very hostile of him to do, for him to say what he's going to do. For him to threaten. And then let it be known outside. Out loud. You see what I'm saying? So that leads you to, he was basically being hostile. Now you go back to the word hostile.
Hostile. Showing or feeling opposition.
You see, so if someone's being hostile, they're showing you. You see what I'm saying? And he showed you by simply just telling you, you know, how he felt. You see what I'm saying? Which was declaring his intention. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, let me grab this. This is Salakia. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, which Trump is likened unto a king. You see what I'm saying? He's a leader. It says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. It says, as the rivers of water. You see? So just how you could just put your hand in the water, you see what I'm saying, with ease. You want to sit on the side of the pool or whatever, dip your feet in the water. Just as much as you can do that. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing holding you back. If you could, you know what I'm saying? You could just straight do that. That's how much control the Lord has over the king's heart. You see, that's how much control the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah, has over these people's actions, man. You see what I'm saying? And actions is shown in their words, right? And they go on to speak what he wants them to speak. You see what I'm saying? So that's what Trump did, to clearly show you people that everything he foretold to be true, to go on and be true. Because he said the devil was going to come down with great wrath, man. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, Proverbs 21:1, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shah, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he willeth. You see what I'm saying? He will, Salaki. All right, one more time on that. Last definition you was reading. Hostile?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is hostile. Showing or feeling opposition or dislike.
So the Lord made him do that. You see what I'm saying? Because he wants you to know who your enemy is. He wants you to know that you're not liked by these people. You see what I'm saying? Let's prove it. You got it, Zephaniah.
God, this is Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
It says,
it's 2 and 1, brother.
You said 2 and 1?
Yeah.
No, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Yep.
Yeah, gather yourselves together. O nation, not desired.
You see, O nation not desired. Who's a nation not desired? The Israelite nation, which consists of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So these people voicing it. And the Lord wants you to know this. Because he already told you that these people are your enemies, man. Real quick, let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Let me get Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
So these are the words Moses spake unto all Israel. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
God, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
So the Israelites were going to slavery, you see what I'm saying, by way of ships, in which all you so-called Hispanics, Native American Indians, so-called blacks, you have ancestors who came off the ships. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And there,
so you will be the Israelites. Come on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So this is something of ancient time that was foretold to you. You see what I'm saying? For this very time we're in. So you'll be able, because you will eventually fall away during this time, over time, to forget who the hell you were. And this is how you understand now who you truly are when you open the Bible. Come on.
God. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So the Israelites will be sold unto their who?
Unto their enemies.
To their who?
Unto their enemies.
So the Lord told you who what was going to befall you and who your enemies was going to be. The people who partook in it and bought you. You see? So-called white people. The Edomites. You got it.
God. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
Let me get that 12 and 10. Sirach.
This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
So never trust your enemy. You see what I'm saying? So the so-called white man, Donald Trump, has just showed you, right? And they've been showing you. Because he's a ambassador. He's pretty much the voice of the Edomites. You see what I'm saying? Of Edomite supremacy in America, right? And he helped start. He vetoed Operation Warp Speed, in which is simply getting the vaccination out, which primarily has been targeted to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Why? Because they know you're the Israelites and you can't partake in those things. But if you do, the Lord will destroy you. You see what I'm saying? If you do, you will not be loving the Lord, you'll be hating him. You see? So that's his way of to help bring the genocide he actually wants to put upon us. See? So they might try to act like they're your friend. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord said, never trust them. You got it, brother. One more time.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thine enemy. See it? So that's the same enemy. It didn't change. Come on.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Yep. Watch this. Come on.
Though he humble himself.
Though he humble himself. See that?
And go crouching. Yet take good heed and beware of him.
You see? So though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him, man. You see what I'm saying? Which goes into go ahead and hold 1 Peter 5 and 8, in which the lesson be based around, man. Because this devil, he can't help acts that he's really doing, because the Lord knows that he's trying to cloak it so he can catch you slipping. But if the Lord is in control, he can't have that because he's just. You see what I'm saying? So it has to be an even playing field. You see what I'm saying? And eventually, some got to be stronger than the other. You see what I'm saying? So eventually, okay, wickedness is ruling, right? Because it's stronger than, all things good right now. But in all actuality, it's not, because all things good is this word. So that's why the so-called white man is telling on himself. You see what I'm saying? That's why everything he's doing is only hurting himself and putting us on. You see what I'm saying? Because it's written for it to switch. You see? It's going to go, right now it's like this. But as we progress, it's going to be like that. You see what I'm saying? The good going to overtake the right. You see, of the wickedness, man. Because that's the Father's will. You see? So though he humble himself, you got it?
So humble, it said made low, abased.
You see? So humble, made low, abased. You see? So he might, he the white man, but he still shake your hand. He bow to you. You see what I'm saying? He do this. You see little gestures like that, because that's how slick they are, man. Then they get on stage, they take the vaccine, because he's up here, but yet he trying to
abase himself, humble himself.
Yeah, I'm one of you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So though he do all that, you got it.
Keep going.
Yeah, one more time.
Sorry. This is Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
You see?
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
When you take heed, you pretty much pay attention, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta watch that nigga, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta discern this dude. See what I'm saying? All right.
Keep going.
That it's more on that. You go ahead. We get one more.
Con says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Yeah, that's good. You keep going.
And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Because you're gonna find out. You know, oh, this is really, you know what I'm saying?
Still dirty.
You know. So that's pretty much it, man. You know. But let's go ahead and go back to that word threat real quick. You know, and then we're gonna go into the argument.
This is threaten. It says, state one's intention to take hostile action against someone.
Now, because hostile already tell you that it's somebody you in opposition with. You see what I'm saying? See that? Like the Purge movies and all that. Just because they use that word threaten, it revealed.
Exactly.
Because when you go into threaten, it take you to hostile. Now, one more time on it. Let's let whoever watching hear. As well as ourselves. Yep. And we're gonna go right back to threaten.
I see there's another definition I got here too.
Just read that same one. Then you get to it.
Hostile says showing or feeling opposition.
That's the point. You see what I'm saying? Having or showing, you see, feeling whatever opposition. Now, that means somebody else gotta be there that's opposite of you. You see what I'm saying? Which we can go into. You keep going. Let me get real quick. Just 1 second. Second chapter. You got it. Yeah. That's what I said. As soon as you finish that one, you bring it up.
It's another definition.
Just one more time on that.
Hostile.
Yeah.
Hostile says showing or feeling opposition or dislike.
Okay, so opposition, dislike. That's what's critical and key. You see what I'm saying? Because he threatened. What's a part of threatening? You see what I'm saying? You threatening somebody that's in opposition to you, that you don't like. You see what I'm saying? That's what's important. Start at verse.
You want me to get this next one?
You go ahead and bring it up.
This is hostility. It says hostility is seen as form of emotionally charged aggressive behavior. It says in everyday speech it is more commonly used as a synonym for anger and aggression.
It's cool. Yeah. One more time on that, brother.
Hostility. It says hostility is seen as a form of emotionally charged aggressive behavior. In everyday speech, it is more commonly used as a synonym for anger and aggression.
Okay, go back to the first definition. Because this is the point.
Showing hostile. Showing or feeling opposition or dislike.
So you're showing or you're feeling opposition of dislike or dislike. Go ahead, brother. Now watch this.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1.
So just because they use that word threatening, it'll reveal they going against their enemies. You see what I'm saying? And we just found out they are enemies. Because he's of the nation of the people who partook in the buying of us, the capturing of us, of our ancestors. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians out there. So just because that word has been put out there that he threatened, right? Threaten involves being hostile. And when you're being hostile, it's having or feeling or showing, paraphrasing, feelings of opposition or dislike. We just read how we're not liked in Zephaniah 2. You see what I'm saying? We're not desired. That goes into the purge. Then opposition is pretty much your enemies. We just read they are enemies. So they would have to be talking to us, regardless if they didn't want to reveal it like that or not directly. It's still the case, according to the scriptures. Now we can prove that right here. You got it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1.
Yep.
For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright, our life is short and tedious. And in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
So the devil said, let us turn up. And this is why they pissed. This is the ungodly. So this is talking about the so-called white man. First and foremost, you got it.
Keep it going.
Come on.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 2. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
Yep.
For the breath in our nostrils.
So he said, read that. That's the critical part. See, this is what they understand. They understand these things. This is really going into the elites right here. You see what I'm saying? And Trump, he gives out the message of the elites. You see what I'm saying? But every now and then puppets act up. You see what I'm saying? System always don't flow right sometimes. Some shit might get backed up. You might need to delete some. You probably downloaded the wrong thing.
Malfunction.
So that's why they probably getting him up out of here.
Exactly.
Because he do too much.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 2.
Yep.
For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
You see? So they know their kingdom is written to come down. They know a time is coming where it's going to be like everything they went on to so-called accomplish, because it's not really accomplishment. You see what I'm saying? Right? Conquest. You see what I'm saying? Everything they went on to conquest would be like it never happened. You see what I'm saying? You got it. They know this. The elites know this, man. You can trust and believe that. So that's why the damn... So that's why the damn devil's so mad, man. You see? And this is going to show you why he's hostile. Why he threatened. You see? AKA reveal his feelings of being hostile. You know, having ops, if you will. Being, what's the other word it said? Ops and, what was the other one? Ops and dislike. Go ahead.
It says, for the breath in our nostrils is as smoke.
Yep.
And a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Yeah, because this smoke don't last. It's vapors. It goes away. You see what I'm saying? It's once here, then it's just like you see this smoke. You see what I'm saying? You see it's right here, and eventually it's gonna be gone. Like they say, it ain't there no more. That's they understand.
It says, and as a little spark in the moving of our heart. So it's just saying that it's just a little spark. Your heart is constantly palpitating. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying it's like a little spark. So once again, it's there, but it's gone.
You got it.
Gone. The Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 3. Which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirits shall vanish as the soft air.
So they just know they have an end. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we brought out Revelation 12 and 12. In fact, let's get that one more time real quick. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Show how, you know, show the flow of the one big story. Revelation 12, 12.
I got it.
Come on.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down unto you.
It's the ungodly. Come on.
Having great wrath. Because he knoweth he hath but a short time.
But what? What's that last word?
But a short time.
That's that last word. You see? That time, man. They know. That's that smoke. They're like, man, everything. They reign is coming to an end. They know, the elites know this, man. You see? And they trying to stop it by thinking they can defy what's written by going into the scriptures and finding loopholes. This ain't taxes, man. This ain't like doing taxes. So your stuff, you can find loopholes around your stuff. You can't find loopholes around the Father's word, though. You got it. And that's why he's so pissed. Because it's, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the biggest reason behind his fall. you're going to be the biggest reason behind this fall. Little unbeknownst. You got it?
God. The wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 4.
Yep.
And our name shall be forgotten in time.
See? Ain't nobody going to be talking about so-called white man no more. That's how great Israel going to become. Come on.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
You see that? Because that's how great that's why it tell you, matter of fact, let me get Jeremiah 16:16. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Behold,
Yep.
I will send for many fishers, said the Lord Yahweh. Basham Yahushua.
Let me see that real quick. Start at 14. Yep. Watch this. Matter of fact, let me see that one more time. Start at 13. Watch this.
Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 13.
Yep.
Therefore will I cast you out for this land, Salah. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not.
And that's, the land we in now, which happened by our enemies. You see what I'm saying? So-called white man getting on our tail, man. Come on.
Neither ye nor your fathers.
But it was already a consequence to doing that for him. You see what I'm saying? But he still did it because he had to. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
It says, neither ye nor your fathers. And there shall ye serve other gods day and night.
And the so-called white man thinks he's a god. Now it's going into, the Christianity, different idols that, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians get into, Saint Maria and all that. You see what I'm saying? The Redento, Cristo, all this type of crap, man. You got it?
Where I will not shew you favor.
Yep.
Therefore, behold, the days come.
You see that? And that was just for a certain time. You see what I'm saying? That's what that just alluded to. Therefore, the days come on.
Saith the Lord Yahweh.
Watch this.
That it shall no more be said.
Watch this.
The Lord liveth.
Yep, Yahweh liveth. Come on.
That brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Yep. He ain't gonna say Yahweh liveth. They ain't gonna say it was the great Yahweh. It was the great Yahuwah that delivered the Israelites from the land of Egypt. Watch this. But come on.
The Lord Yahweh liveth.
They gonna say the Lord Yahweh liveth. Come on.
That brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
So the new deliverance that's written to happen to the Israelites, wherever the hell they at, which is in America, you see what I'm saying? It's gonna outweigh what the Lord did, the remembrance of what the Lord did in Egypt, ancient Egypt. You see how that links straight up with that? Go ahead and finish that verse.
It says, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Because they everywhere. We're on the islands. You got it?
And I will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers.
That's showing you the real Israelites aren't in the land because people still talking about Egypt. See that? What the Lord did in ancient Egypt. Come on. Is that it? On that verse?
Yeah,
all right. That verse you just read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 4.
Now watch this.
And our name shall be forgotten in time.
Yep. See that? See that? If people gonna forget about what the Lord did in ancient Egypt, this how?
Exactly.
How the Lord gonna get us out of here gonna be so crazy. The white man, his conquest is not even gonna be an honorable mention no more. You see what I'm saying? A wicked mention. Like his wickedness. Let me get that real quick. Let me get Romans 8 and 18. His wickedness is not worthy to even. It pretty much is not gonna come to mind how great the kingdom gonna be according to this. Come on.
Romans 8 and verse 18.
Watch this.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time,
by the oppressor, by the conquesting, you see what I'm saying, by the taking of our heritage, the changing of our languages, you see what I'm saying, the pillaging and raping of our, you know what I'm saying, the infiltrating of our DNA, nigga want, you know what I'm saying, this nigga gene splicing, this nigga removing niggas' God genes and all that. Come on.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us.
They not see it because that's how the Israelites gonna become that great, and that's because of the deliverance we gonna get, the things we gonna do before we get out of here, and how we gonna be in the kingdom itself. Period. But the kingdom starts with us. That's pretty much the ushering in of the kingdom, the deliverance, the spiritual power, all these different things, man. They gonna be like, ain't nobody gonna remember this conquest no more, this suffering, taxes. You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna remember no damn FRN, and that's why he's so pissed, cause this nigga did everything. That's why he put himself in all the movies. You see what I'm saying? That's why he Captain America. That's why he's Superman. That's why he's Jesus. He ain't Yahushua, he Jesus. That ain't even. That's not nobody. Jay was never even there. He just made up some lie and put himself there, and pretty much did a parody in regards to who's really there, which is Yahushua. You see what I'm saying?
That's what he's known for, parody.
That's all it is, a parody. You show yourself in Bethlehem, an Edomite, raising a little girl up. You see what I'm saying? Cleaning a leopard. Exactly. But instead, the leopard, he's a nigga with bumps.
Exactly. He got boils and stuff.
Yeah. Like, get out of here, bro. That's a parody. So he's pissed. Exactly. Because he realizing all this. But let's go ahead and get to it. And reason why he's so pissed, because you Israelites, you see what I'm saying? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you niggas. The average nigga walking down the street is responsible for this. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't even know it. They wondering why, man, I got my hands up, don't shoot. They don't even know who they are. You see what I'm saying? You like, you fucking nigga, you shot. Exactly. You know? You got it.
God, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 4. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud. Oh man. And shall be dispersed as mist, as a mist.
How many vanishing thing examples can the Lord give you? Like they gonna vanish, man. You can get that in Isaiah 45. Let's get some more reasons why the devil mad. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Isaiah 45 and it might be 41 and 15. Isaiah 41 and 15. Start at verse start at 11.
Isaiah chapter 41 verse 11. Behold, all they that were.
He said all. No, just some.
All they.
Come on.
That were.
That word. You see what I'm saying? They got history. You see what I'm saying? So that history, what's a part of history we know? That he told on himself and said. You see what I'm saying? He was a part of the conquesting, pilgriming, the Thanksgiving. You see what I'm saying? The Reconquista. All these different things, man. The Trail of Tears. You see what I'm saying? Goddamn, all the stuff he did in South America. Nobody ain't forget about that. He did some damage down there. You see what I'm saying? He got them damn the president set up down there. Them niggas is ruthless. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's so bad down there. Them niggas in bed with the so-called white man on a whole nother level. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But all that's a part of history. But you got it one more time.
Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 11.
Yep.
Behold, all they that were incensed against thee.
You see, incense is what? Smoke. That's it. Right.
All they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Watch this.
They shall be as nothing.
No, the smoke.
They shall be as nothing.
No, the smoke. They. You see what I'm saying? Because they compare it to the smoke. Yeah, exactly. They are the smoke. You see? They shall what?
They
come on
shall be as nothing.
Just like smoke. It's here and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Now watch this.
And they that strive with thee shall perish.
Yep.
Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them.
You see that? So that links straight up with they like, you This nigga got the nigga holding the Bible like this. He banging and he said, you damn devils. He said, you the damn
devils.
You damn devils. Compared to spirit, I ain't mean to say that shit. You damn devils. Nigga bugged out. He saw tweaking. That nigga tripping. Nigga finna go crazy, man.
The Lord chose the foolish things to confound the wise.
Yeah, he said, you damn devils. You fucking devils. He said, you control them. He said, you can control the people with it. You can't do it, man. Look, everywhere we go, the Lord like, you out of there. Every passage we go to, you out of there. That's nothing. Smoke. Vapor. Get them out of here. No remembrance. Missed. You see what I'm saying? And he just, he ripping his hair out. It can't be. Look, shaggy hair flying everywhere.
He said it like a spark. That lighter that don't work.
Shit crazy, man. Yeah, exactly.
It ain't got no more light to it.
Yep.
That spark there is good.
Nigga out of gas, man.
No more oil.
Esau gassed out, man. You got it.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 4. Yeah, so like, you got more on there?
Just a little bit. It says, thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee.
You see? Because look, that's an opposition. See that? See that? Go ahead.
They that war against thee,
see that?
Shall be as nothing.
Because this is a war. That's what threats is made at. He said, you raise the taxes, the world blow you back to Timbuktu. That's what they be saying to each other. Exactly. Them threats. And threats, it consists of being hostile, which goes into expressing feelings, you see what I'm saying, paraphrasing, of what is it, opposition. Or and dislike. You see what I'm saying? So he said, you damn Russians. Because that's you know what I'm saying? That's the country that's not confederate with them, opposition. And they don't like them. So it's the first thing they do to voice that. Threats. But see, with us, and since we such major players in the game, he try to cloak it. Exactly. Like, I don't even want to tell you I'm on the other team. That's like a nigga on the court that put your team uniform on. You see what I'm saying? Only to switch it, you know what I'm saying, at certain times. Exactly. To try to get an advantage.
When it's convenient.
Yeah, when it's convenient. When niggas on I don't even want to be too technical. I'm sure people get it. Nigga, y'all on offense. He changed to y'all uniform so you can pass him the ball. That's a steal. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit he do.
What they do when they play 2K? They say when they
cherry pick.
No, I don't know what that is. I was just gonna say they had like switch teams. They had like go into the settings. Yeah. Switch teams real quick. Change sides. Real fast just to get a point up. You know what I'm saying? Try to help their character when they try to build my character.
Nigga switch his jersey. That's it.
Right in the middle of the game, though.
Yeah, nigga down 30, you know what I'm saying? He humble himself. You know what I'm saying? He pretend. Whole time he on the other team. Only to go back to the other side.
To go win.
Yeah, Salaki, you got it.
Oh my God. That was it. Just to go get that W. And switch back.
Only whole time at the end to pretty much reveal he was your enemy. You're like, you damn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come out whether you people want to believe it or not. Whether you want to keep up with it or not. You got it. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 4. And our name shall be forgotten in time. And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
See, once they works, the conquesting. I'm proud to be. That's why they come up with these look, Alexander the Great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These statues, these naked babies.
Illustrious names.
Nigga on the front of a boat pointing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. George Washington's.
Yeah. That shit done, bro. That job's trash. It was never nothing.
Honest Abe.
And then, you know, words possible believe that Abraham Lincoln probably was a Jake. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to figure that out. You know? So they just pissed. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, everybody was dumb. We really have no real history. So they just steal, lie, and make up stuff. This whole world is fantasy, man. You was none of the great military leaders. That's us. You was nobody, man. But a thief and a crybaby. And a homeborn slave. You see that? You got it.
Con. It says, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun.
Because remember, we're going into hostile, man. Ops, it's going to show you that ops and enemies, come on.
And overcome with the heat thereof.
Yep, and dislike. Watch this.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away.
They know their time. They know it. That's why he finna come down with great wrath. You see what I'm saying? He know his time. The elites know this, man. Dang, your average Edomite, he damn near know. All these damn so-called white people sitting at home every day with his damn camouflage hat on, drinking his coffee with his wife. He biting his fingers trying to see if his stock finna crash or go back up. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been working at this damn mill. He said, "You motherfuckers here and fuck us." You know what I'm saying? They gonna go out to the damn, you know what I'm saying? So they all realizing it. You know, you got the Edomites that come up to us because they see they in. Exactly. They actually see their end is in our hands. Exactly. And you want to argue. You just making it worse than yourself. Ain't nothing to argue about. I'm not here to argue with you. You came and asked, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. I ain't asked you. I know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Come on. It says, and after our end, there is no returning.
Once they done, it's over with. They don't. The Edomites not coming back after this. We never going into slavery again after this. So they about to. This nigga. This is how you see. You seeing the real climax of what you seeing the seriousness of the climax of Revelation now. The end all be all. You seeing it now. You see what I'm saying? You like look. We literally touching that right now. That's what we like scratching at and digging out. You see what I'm saying? To see what it truly is. We digging it out, getting the dirt. You know what I'm saying? We getting to it, man. Read that verse one more time, brother. It's like it.
Con. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 5.
See, it's by the Spirit, because, you know, I want to do a lesson on this, but here we go. You know?
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away. Yep. And after our end, there is no returning.
You see that?
For it is fast sealed.
You see? It's what?
For it is fast sealed.
It can't change it. What's sealed, man? Let me get Revelation 5 and 10. Matter of fact, 5 and 5. And let me get Isaiah 29 and 13. Let me get the Revelation 5 and 5. Let me get the Isaiah. Go ahead, you got it.
This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
To open the what?
The 7 seals thereof.
No, open the back. Open the what?
Open the book.
See, it's the book. You see what I'm saying? Open the book. So it's the book. And what's done with the book got going on with it?
So like to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
So the seals. Now go back to what you just read, brother.
Con. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, verse 5. It says, For our time is very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed.
Because they doing that, they can't change it. They can't change it. The only one that can change it, you see what I'm saying? But he won't even change it. It's Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Because he the one who loosed the 7 seals.
Exactly.
You got that? Start at 11.
This is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book.
Of a what?
Of a book.
You see? Come on. And what's in the book? The words. Right? Words is regarding the end all be all. Everybody's judgment is found in this book. Come on.
The words of a book that is sealed.
You can't. let's get the word sealed. Can we get the word sealed? What does it mean to be sealed? Because it says Yahweh Shai, he loosed the seals. And the elites understand that it's sealed. He was the only one that could loose the seals. You see, and he didn't change the seals. He loosed them. He unlocked them. You see what I'm saying? He didn't change Salaki, he didn't change them. He just loosed them. Who got it?
Go ahead.
Con. I got it in the blue I got the blue letter and the Google.
Go ahead, bro.
Con. This is seal, the blue letter. It says to seal up, to fasten up by sealing.
Come on.
To lock up.
See, it's locked. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't. If he loosed it, did he change it? No. He unlocked it. You see what I'm saying? These words couldn't be understood at a point in time. You see what I'm saying? And these are words. These documents only belong to the Israelites, who you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You happen to have what the fuck everybody's judgment. You can handle that, man. That's how powerful we are, man. They just look at you and know they in your hands, man. Your documents contain what the hell is who is a person? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's their regard? What's their status? You see what I'm saying? So they can't let you know this your book. Exactly. And you the fucking people of it, man. And they can't let you read any of it. That's why they say the hell with the Old Testament. Because they didn't tell you all the damn non-Israelites is slaves, man. That's your status. And then you got a damn nigga nation that's the lowest out of all of them. And that's the Edomites. And that's the main two identities here. Exactly. How we know that? Because Persians still claim themselves to be Persians, man. Who today known as Iranians. You see what I'm saying? Ethiopians still claim themselves to be Ethiopians, who are just simply Africans, if you will. But they're not Africans because that's the so-called white man name who conquested the land of Ham, man. You see what I'm saying? And they originally the people of Cush. More pyramid talk. You see what I'm saying? Right down the street from, if you will, from Egypt. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
It says seal. To fasten or close securely.
Yep. So at a point, look, all that I just said is understood with this. It's laid out in this. And this only belongs to the Israelites. So you got Israelites walking around. You know how mad you would be if you wanted the Israelite, you see him reading his book? You see what I'm saying? See, that's how you know the Lord got to give us that spiritual power and immortality. Because they'll put you to death. Like, that's why, let's hang them. Let's have a hang-in.
And they already want to, and they do, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck this is about. That's what the whole lesson about. So he going to the scriptures seeing how he can get you, how he can switch judgment around on you. Because at the end of this found your judgment. You see what I'm saying? And how you get judged. So this nigga read it on some clever shit. Matter of fact, let me get that in Daniel. Matter of fact, keep Daniel. He thinking to change it. No, that ain't it. Wiser than Daniel. Let me get the wiser than Daniel. And matter of fact, somebody also can get 64 and like 5 Psalms. 64 and 5. Give me the Daniel. Wiser. Yep, that's it. Come on.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
You see what I'm saying? See, and then wise going and doing. See, that's why so-called white man all across the earth digging up shit. Like, that nigga get to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Archaeology.
Man, that nigga hella diligent. You know what I'm saying? He wiser than Daniel. And then I go even further than that. But you got it.
Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
Exactly. You see, there's no secret that they can hide from thee, man. You see what I'm saying? This damn nigga mind deep. You got it. Come on.
This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 5. They encourage themselves.
There go the day again. Come on.
They encourage themselves
back to the definition, bro.
In an evil matter.
Yep.
They commune of laying snares privily.
Come on.
They say.
And that's what they trying to do right now. Because we're going to go into the article. Come on.
They say, who shall see them?
You see? Come on.
They search out iniquities.
You see? They hella wise, man. How they going to get to it, man? Whatever they got to get to. Come on.
They accomplish a diligent search.
They hella diligent. Come on.
Both the inward thought of every one of them.
Just the elites.
Of every one of them.
Yep. And so definitely the elites. Every one of the elites. You see what I'm saying? But all of them. All these Edomites. Come on.
And the heart is deep.
You see one more time on it, but the thought.
Both the inward,
you got
both the inward thought and every one of them.
Yep.
And the heart is deep.
You see, it's deep, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me get Jeremiah 17:10. That's what they lean on. We lean on this. They gotta lean on that. Watch this.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 10.
How far will they go? Come on.
I, the Lord Yahweh, search the heart.
Start at 9.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful.
See?
Above all things.
So that's why he the devil. Because he leaned on that. He leaned on his own damn mind, man. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
And desperately wicked.
You see one more time on that?
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9.
Yep.
The heart is deceitful above all things.
So that nigga the devil, man. That's why we deal with the words here. How about Shem Yahushua? You see what I'm saying? And you use it to clean up your damn mind. You see what I'm saying? But if you're not doing that, and you leaning on you the devil. You see what I'm saying? If you're not doing that, you're just leaning on your mind, you are the devil, man. It's just that simple. And that's a so-called white man. So he pick up the book, but he don't actually deal with it. That's why you see Trump in the thumbnail looking disgusted, like it's hurting him to hold it.
Exactly.
It's a little more on that.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Yep. That's it. You got something? Yeah, we're gonna keep going, brother. We're gonna keep going. This Proverbs 16 and 25. It says, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You see what I'm saying? So everything you doing is only to still to bring your end.
Exactly. No matter what you do.
Because the fool have said in his heart there is no God and he's God. You see what I'm saying? Instead. So you see we can keep going all day on this. Go back to Isaiah. You got it, brother.
It says definition. It says seal. It says to prevent them from coming apart or to prevent anything from passing between them.
Come on. Hold on. Read that one more time. Come on.
It says a device or substance.
That's the same definition?
Come
on.
It says a device or substance that is used to join two things together so as to prevent them from coming apart or to prevent.
See, so you can never change the seal. You see what I'm saying? You can never change this word. These words are like it's a seal. You see what I'm saying? Only thing House out there was loose them, meaning to be able to go into them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But they can't be separated. They can't be. You can't put some shit over here and it don't happen, man. They can't take a prophecy and make it happen. Well, we don't want. We're not going to slavery. You know, let's just take. He had to lead the captivity and slide a million years in the future. That ain't how this shit. Ain't how it go, bro. See that? It's sealed, and they know that. The elites know that, man. So that's why the devil finna go hard, man. He finna go hard, man. He got to, or he gonna go out like a bee. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got it. You know a nigga proud. You know what I'm saying? It say strength and riches lifted up the heart of man, man. You see what I'm saying? So you got say so. You lift it up, man.
Exactly.
You man, listen, man. Fuck you telling me he hot about shit. You know what I'm saying? These damn niggas, what they talking about? Like we finna fight. You know what I'm saying? He got this man is the money. You know what I'm saying? What make you think he finna just go down and just let you keep living your life? You see what I'm saying? He don't give a damn what you know. He like, yeah, that's true, but he said, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'll put you back in slavery. That's because the only thing he can do is start relapsing and reverting. But ain't none of that. If we pass that time, it's over with. So all he can do is move forward on what he has left as an option to do. Because you can't put us back in physical shackle slavery. That's not happening. You can't put us back on the boat and bring us back over here again. You can't rewind all the way back to that time and do it again. So that's what they meant by make America great again. Trump couldn't do it.
Exactly.
Over with. He out of the office. He couldn't make America great again. See that? So what does that mean then? America's about to be no more. See that? The man who said make America great again is on his way out of office. That's his slogan. Now you got a nigga coming in, another Edomite coming in, who's got the Lord got him talking even more than this nigga. He said his slogan pretty much, the main thing tied to his name, statement tied to his name right now is the dark winter. You know what I'm saying? The dark winter. And all these devils in cahoots for their enemies because they know they have but a short time. You got it, brother. Just go ahead and finish the seal. We can get back to this.
Con.
Get up out of here.
It says seal, a device or substance that is used to join two things together so as to prevent them from coming apart or to prevent anything from passing between them.
So you can't, it's crazy, man. You can't change prophecy.
It says, synonyms, it says a sealant, an adhesive, a sealer.
Yeah, man. You got it.
Con, this Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11. And the vision of all is becoming to you as the words of a book that is sealed.
You see, you got the vision of all. You got what everything about, how everything go, what everybody's status is, what's the true order. You see what I'm saying? And everybody on earth noticed. That's why everybody got the Bible at home. But no one actually reads it. No one actually talks about the people who it's pertaining to. Because if those people find out that they still alive and on the damn earth, now the Bible becomes real. People just want to, the good book.
Exactly.
Niggas scared of the Bible, man. They scared of us, man. This is the scariest thing ever. To hear how real and how much life is actually finna be controlled by a book. I don't understand you females out there that want to be witches. Why don't you pick the Bible up? You know what I'm saying? You want to control shit, pick the Bible up. Pick your heritage back up, man. That's when you're going to get control. You see what I'm saying? Because otherwise, you're going to get put to death. We're not supposed to suffer a wish to live. You see what I'm saying? This is the only say-so, man. Niggas in a divination and all this other crap. You know what I'm saying? This is how it go. This is the say-so. This is the jurisdiction of the earth. This is what throw his weight around. This. You know what I'm saying? But that's to show you the so-called white man and the devil. Man, I could go all day. You got it, brother.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11. And the vision of all is becoming to you as the words of a book that is sealed.
Because look, here it is. He holding the Bible and he looks so inferior against it. When the so-called black, Latino, Native American Indian hold the Bible in their right mind, in their true existence, it's hand in hand. It's like Thor with the hammer. Exactly. But when the so-called white man hold it, he jump like this. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is. He's been throwing his weight around the whole time. And he allows this to just be a prop to show his, once again, a cloak for he has morals and all this. Nah, nigga, you don't, this is the say-so. You see what I'm saying? And it's about to come back. And that's Yahweh Shai, who's the living embodiment of the word itself, man. He getting ready to come back, man. So that's why he had it open like this, and he was, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole time you've been throwing your weight around, while the thing that holds all the weight and most weight you can imagine, and beyond, to infinity and beyond. You know what I'm saying? It's been shelved. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they shelved the hot artist they got to sell somebody who doing the shit they want. Because he did all the sacrifices. But this is what everybody need to hear. You see what I'm saying? They shelf nah. You know what I'm saying? He has too much power. You know? Nah. Then if he get on his feet, that administrator of all that is scared now.
Exactly.
See that? So, you got it, man.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11. And the vision of all is becoming to you as the words of a book that is sealed.
So that's it, man. You go ahead and finish.
Which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed.
Yep. So you got it. That's it. You can go ahead and go to back to you,
Con. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 5.
Yep.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away. And after our end, there is no return. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Keep it coming.
You read that sealed part?
Con.
So you're not going to sealed. So they know the scriptures. These ungodly people know. They can't change their end because it's written. You got it.
For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
What verse you in?
5.
See how much that is? We could jump straight to the point.
8.
14. Let me see. You just finished 5?
Con.
Just go ahead and ball out on that.
Yeah, con.
Go ahead.
This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 6. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present.
You see, they like, man, that's why this world promotes the whole YOLO. No, you only YOLO.
While we here.
You got an Israelite talking about YOLO. You were written to be immortal. That's your concepts. You see? And that's what this world loves, because that's the existence of the so-called white man. They're showing you it's his world. He know he only lives once. You see what I'm saying? YOLO. Do as thou wilt. That's exactly, they're in a complete right mindset they should be in. Because if knowing what my end, oh man, they know they end.
Exactly.
They was never beaten, given amnesia.
Exactly. Why he said that, you know what I'm saying? He was in tune with the, with the devil, you know what I'm saying? It's the Aleister Crowley.
Yep.
Do as thou wilt.
Yep.
You didn't understand it.
Exactly. Yep. Them niggas deep. That man's heart was very deep. Aleister Crowley. He came up with all this crap that you know what I'm saying, the whole tantra. He came up with all that stuff, man. All this stuff that these people get into. You got it.
Con. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 6. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures.
And it sounds just like Aleister Crowley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on.
Use the creatures like as in youth.
Yep.
Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us.
Yep. So that's the fatness of the earth. Come on.
Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds.
You see that?
Before they be withered.
That's why you see him as you see Jesus looking so soft, so-called Jesus looking soft as hell on the picture. He got the thorns in his head. He stretched out on Mary, pale as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it's trying to have it's trying to put that glory on their image.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Verse 9, let none of us go without his parts.
But that's really going into them crowning themselves.
Exactly.
You got it.
I'll read that again. Verse 8, it says, let us crown ourselves with rosebud buds before they be withered.
Yep.
Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens.
You see, let none of us go without his part. See, you a two-time loser if you ain't getting it in as an Edomite, man.
Like everybody come get some.
Everybody. Yeah, you supposed to eat them. You know what I'm saying? One of the brothers was going into the whole frazzle drip crap. You know what I'm saying? The brother Kazak, word getting out on Hillary Clinton. Word been out on her, but it's
right. You
know what I'm saying, and how they be doing, you know what I'm saying, what they really be doing, like in the Bohemian Groves and all that.
Exactly. Emails.
And then they got these Jakes partaking in it, because that Fazzle drip it's a logo, and all them damn celebrities wearing that job.
Exactly. Heavily.
You know, but that's like the birthright to being an Edomite. That's what they get into.
Exactly.
And that's how they exalt themselves, by, really being the wicked, man, which I won't even go into too much right now. You got it. Brother Kazak went into that.
So let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
See? That's those signs. That's the damn Renaissance.
All that
the tokens of their joyfulness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When they putting a sword through niggas.
Exactly.
As you see them paintings up everywhere. You keep going, because this is take us off. That's why I want to get the whole chapter.
In every place, for this is our portion.
Just jump to 14.
And our this
because it's too much.
hold on, I'm gonna read this last part. It says, and our lot is this.
See? They know, man. So the damn elites know. They know what's going on, man. That's why they throwing threats out, which consist of being hostile, which is pretty much admitting you got ops. And you have a disdain for them, man. And you dislike them. You have an enemy. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, bro. 14.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 14.
Now listen to this. So they understand all this. Let's ultimately hear what they ultimately understand. Come on.
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
See that? He was made to reprove our thoughts. So when they see you in grocery stores, they see you outside, they see you on basketball courts, when they look at dudes like LeBron James, they know what they was actually made to do.
Exactly.
When it comes down to it, he was made to do what?
God, it's a lot. He was made to reprove our thoughts.
He was made to reprove our thoughts. You see what I'm saying? You are the judges of the earth, man. You tell everybody what's right and what's wrong. So if they keep you asleep, they ain't got to worry about that. Because they want to live wrong. Because that's their lot. Because if you, look, how would he have his kingdom right now? You wouldn't. If you knew who you were, if we knew who we were this whole time. He wouldn't. He wouldn't be able to rule. Because that's what we're made to do. So you're like, me put them to sleep and everybody else rule. So you tell me, is it just a coincidence that only so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians don't know what the hell going on in actuality? They not partaking at the G20 summits and all that. But every other nation is. All the other Shemites is. You see what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. You got it.
This is second Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 15. He is grievous unto us.
See, he is grievous unto us. Who is he? That's their ops. They're talking about their ops right now, man. Their opposition. Those they dislike. You see that? Who is that? This is talking about Esau, man. So now they're talking about who? Jacob.
Exactly.
Let me get the scripture and say, now I slay my brother Jacob. Slay my brother Jacob. You got it.
Come. He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
See, even, look, even to behold.
Exactly.
They just to look at you. You know what I'm saying? That's why he holding a book like this. He is, and then ultimately, when they think of you, they gotta think of the Creator.
Exactly.
They have to. When they see them, that's why they don't want you wearing your afros and all that. They want you women perming your goddamn hair.
Verse 13.
No, that's not it. The one I'm just talking about, the one I just called.
No, I got that. I was just saying
Okay,
to
cool.
what you just said.
Okay, hold on. All right.
You said that's why he hates to see us with our afros.
Yeah.
Grievous to the
Yeah, we're just grievous to behold, man. You got it. Go ahead.
Come.
That's why I was grabbing. That's what I
Cool,
said.
bro.
So, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. For his
There's
life
another one, but you can bring it
is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. So he's completely different in anybody else's ways. It says his ways are of another fashion. So he's completely in a different fashion than anybody else on the earth.
Just to prove that point.
Yeah, we're going to bring that out. You right. Go ahead.
Come.
Salaki. What you just say, bro? Salaki.
No, verse 15, I'm going to read it again. It says, he is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Yep.
For his life is not like other man's life.
Yep.
His ways are of another fashion.
Go ahead and grab 13, bro.
Come. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Yeah. Like I said, we just get to the point, you know, but pretty much this whole chapter, that's what this is about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we could have just read the whole chapter, but this ain't really what we're going into. But that's a clear indication of who this is talking about. It's talking about you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and primarily those that know they're Israelites. You see what I'm saying? So once again, when they hear that, you automatically got to think of the Most High, because that's what they're talking about. You see what I'm saying? Period. And then who do you really think of? You think of the one they call so-called Jesus Christ. and which is written that sealed how he's coming back and what he's coming back to do. So they hide that. They don't want people to know he's coming to bring a sword. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to know none of these things, man. But this is who this is talking about. So we are completely their ops, man. This is talking about Jacob in thought to talking about Esau in thought to this is talking about Esau in thought to Jacob, man. Who today are the Israelites, who today are being called the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Those are the same people who bought you. Enemies. You open that book, you holding your Yahushua him in the spirit. He the embodiment of it, man. Let's get that real quick. 19 and 20, I believe 21 and 10, Revelation 21 and 10, and we go ahead and move on. You know, jump to it's like 19 and 13.
This is Revelation chapter 19 and verse 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Yep.
And his name is called the Word of the Most High.
Why is his vesture dipped in blood? You see what I'm saying? So if you an Edomite and you know what's going on the whole time, aren't you gonna hold this like this? So it's a man that's known as the Word of God, because it's really talking about the elites on the high. It's really talking about the elites in thought of Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? As you keep going, but this is why I want to try to bring the whole chapter up. You see what I'm saying? But keep going.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, so
you got it.
Con.
But that's pretty much it. You got a little more, brother? Because we're gonna leave this chapter alone, so we can go ahead and get to the article.
Yeah, this last one will be good to go on. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 16.
Yep.
We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
You see that? So you not making this up, man. And then you notice it's talking about, I ain't even gonna say all that, man. You got it.
He abstained from
not right now, at least.
He abstained from our ways as from filthiness.
You see, so who is that talking about? That's a woken Israelite. You see him, but really Yahushua. Come on.
He pronounced it the end of the just to be blessed.
So who is that talking about? Is it talking about the nation? No. It's talking about Yahushua and then the elect men. Individually. Who are compared to who? Yahushua. Ain't that what they do? Come on. So that's how you know they finna get us up off this web, man. Come on.
And make it his boast that the Most High is his Father.
See that?
Yeah, that's it.
Who the fuck go to the streets and do that? Us. So that's what Trump talking about, man. You go ahead and drop that, brother. Let's go ahead and go to back to that definition. You got it? What you gonna say?
I was gonna say it just makes sense on why he took the apocrypha out even more.
Yeah. You know? But it's sealed. You know what I'm saying? Because he took it out, but he didn't take it off earth. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with the word. You could separate the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Take your pages out, but it's still it's still there. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's still in the Old Testament too.
Yeah, like the damn lesson. Nigga cut the certain passages out. It still say that. You just don't have it in there. You know what I'm saying? You just took it out. You can't. Thus showing you cannot change it. I can take out 40 pages out of my Bible, and guess what? Those words are still there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it's put out. You got it.
Definition sealed.
No. Back to threaten. And then we're gonna get to this article, and that's pretty much it. Look how this nigga holding this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
He know the reptiles.
And he put his fingers on it.
He know the elites. He Trump like a low level elite. Like exactly. He ain't elite, but he like that's showing you being elite is a whole nother thing, man. Exactly. Cause Trump, this nigga got all the money in the damn world. You think?
And that's how he
multiple buildings everywhere.
That's how he blessed in through his money. But you know what I'm saying? There's other ways, though. That's just one part of being elite is money.
He don't even got enough money.
Exactly.
He got a lot, but being elite, like the brother going into, is everything is There's no comparison on every category. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Them niggas probably eat money.
Exactly. Like for real.
It's like
You don't see the elite, man.
I said, what they always do, they always have like a money roll as like a toilet paper.
Yeah. Cause
That's probably what they do with actual money, because they got the real gold, the real riches, you know what I'm saying?
and they do eat money because they eating gold.
Exactly.
This is 30. It says, a state of one's intention to take hostile action against someone in retribution of something done or not done.
You see, what's not done? The future. You see what I'm saying? But they look at you and see it. You see what I'm saying? So they doing it to pray in retribution. Read that verse, that joint one more time, bro. And then we're going to get retribution.
I said there's more to it too.
We ain't got to get everything. You know? You got it.
I'll say, it's like it says a state of one's intention to take hostile action. Which
is when you pretty much are in thought of your ops. You know what I'm saying? And ones you dislike. And we heard the Israelites are disliked. You see? And you can go in Psalms that, the 83rd chapter that tells you how all the nations are against Israel. You see what I'm saying? And who's the leader of it? Edom. So-called white man. You got it, Salakia.
Count 12. State one's intention to take hostile action against someone in retribution.
But it just told us who the someone is. With the word hostile. Ops and those that's disliked. Come on. State to what? The state.
State one's intention to take hostile action against someone that in retribution.
In what?
In retribution.
Come on.
For something done or not done.
This song, the Bible. You got it. Retribution.
Retribution.
Yep.
It says punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for a wrong or criminal act.
One more time, brother.
Retribution. Punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance.
So they pretty much putting together the punishment that they want to, the payback. Oh, you got to bring the what's it called out? Slave Jacob.
Oh,
Go ahead and bring that up. I forgot all about that. Go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 27 and verse 41.
Yep.
You said there was another one too, right?
It's cool. You just got this one.
And Esau hated Jacob.
See that?
Because of the...
See that? Who the hell was that talking about?
Full circle.
Who was that talking about? Yeah, it left no names.
Exactly.
But it said ungodly, and then it's the child of God. You see what I'm saying? So you do the math, man. Exactly. Go ahead.
Genesis 27 and 41.
Yep.
And Esau hated Jacob because of his blessing. So because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
See that?
And Esau said in his heart.
And that's what? Putting everybody in his hands. Putting his brother in his hands. He said, I have made your brother Lord over thee. You see what I'm saying? Like your father telling you that. You know what I'm saying? But he understand, because you got to think, this ancient times.
Exactly.
So he understand the magnitude of it. Or what he just told him. He probably thinking of his kids.
That's like the ultimate.
Yeah. He pretty much said, I put your eternity in your brother's hands. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told him. You got it? That motherfucker. And they read it. See, Edomites never went dumb.
Right.
They never became monkeys. You see what I'm saying? As far as education go, because instinctively our people never became monkeys. Or having sense. We always still had that godly nature, even though we was probably very low education and also acting like monkeys, ignorantly. But you can never remove our God gene. Like we will still have moments of showing. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's that inclination.
Yeah, they can't get rid of that. So let's take the God gene out. But I forgot why I just even said that. So you got it one more time, brother. And I know you was going to say something.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. You were saying because Esau's whole
eternity.
It's in Jacob's hands. It says, and Esau said in his heart.
Yep, his mind. There go the heart again. The nigga that leaned in his mind.
That's what I said. What is that song that he?
It's desperately wicked. Go ahead, brother. So what?
The days of mourning for my father are at hand. The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
See? So that's now. That's what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Them people know where they come from. You know what I'm saying? They looking at you, knowing we relatives the whole time. Like, you got that melanin. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just stripped.
He got everything. Everything.
It just made more sense on like why it say two different manner of people.
Yep. Yeah, because really we still different, but you still come from the same place. And technically, so-called white man was a black man originally. Cain was a black man. You see what I'm saying? He was just the devil. He was a melanated man. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord stripped Cain. Exactly. Everybody on the earth is black, man. It's supposed to have hue. That's Cain. That's the mark. That's why the devil's so mad, man. The Lord made him inferior. But it also made him superior because the Lord said whoever touched Cain, you know what I'm saying, vengeance is going to be, paid to him tenfold or sevenfold, something like that, paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch Cain. What happened if you touch a so-called white woman? You whistle at a white woman. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, they mark, man. Emmett Till look like the monster. You got it. Or is that it? You got it. What you got?
Bring this up.
Yeah, come on.
Psalm chapter 64, verse, select
the deep part.
Yeah. Yep. Verse 6. They search out iniquities.
Yep.
They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Yeah, so, like, they know what's going on. They know on a really, really deep level. Yep. And they like the brother was saying, they never lost their mind. So they're very endowed with what's going on. It's really that simple. They got those deep thoughts because they truly know what's going on. They haven't been cursed.
Yeah, just get that one. Yeah. You got it, brother.
Khan, this is
continued.
Khan, the continued definition of threaten. It says express one's intention to harm or kill someone. Now
they keep saying someone, like hostile doesn't allude to exactly who is in mind.
But see,
which is the dang op to whoever this person is that's putting the threat out, or the person they don't like.
I was gonna say in the definition it has the words. The continuous definition has the word someone in parentheses, alluding to the first definition, letting you know that someone is the same someone.
Yeah, it's the damn, which is specifically, so those you may know out there, who's ever their ops, their opposition, whoever they don't like. Who is the purge about? See what I'm saying? One more time, that last definition you just read, and we'll go ahead and get into it.
This is the continuous definition of threaten. It says express one's intention to harm or kill someone.
Yep. So that's it, man. You can hold that Revelation 12:12 one more time. This is back to the article. Trump threatens 30-day reign of destruction on the way out of office. Joe Biden will be president in 30 days. Until then, the question is how much damage can be done by a vengeful, delusional, soon-to-be ex-president swilling conspiracy theories, whose wild anti-democratic instincts are being encouraged by fringe political opportunists. So they trying to throw him under the bus, but they throwing themselves under the bus. You see? Donald Trump will retain the awesome powers of the presidency until noon on January 20th, and there's never been a time when he has been subject to a few restraining influences or has had a bigger incentive to cause disruption. Let's read that part again. There's never been a time when he has been subject to a few restraining influences. What is that talking about?
Restraining influences.
Who would that be?
The elites.
There you go. It's just clear. So they telling on them damn selves, man. So that's showing you what about presidency?
He's a puppet.
Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? All you get all this is off this. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I say in the end times, knowledge shall be increased, man. Cause so, man, bro, it says, or has had a bigger incentive to cause disruption. What? What is an incentive? Can we get an incentive? Because an incentive is likened unto a sedition, right, in a sense. A sedition is likened unto an enticement. Okay. You see what I'm saying? A enticement is likened unto a seduction or enchantment. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Or witchcraft. You see what I'm saying? So all these things are found in part of this. It says, or has had a bigger incentive to cause disruption, or the apkale. You got it?
Incentive. It says a thing that motivates or encourages one to do something.
Woo! Let me get 2nd Ezra 15. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. I believe that is. I got it. It says, for there shall be sedition among men. You see? And what is a sedition? Pretty much incentives, man. Enticements. Exactly. What does that mean one more time? Incentive?
A thing that motivates or encourages one to do something.
Woo! Let's get a sedition real quick. The word for sedition. You see? For there, it says, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. Because that's showing you I was going to say, that's showing you 2nd Ezra. That's showing you Ezra was seeing the times we living in right now. You see? For there shall be sedition among men. It's not Donald Trump a man. It says, and invading one another. And look. Woo! Oh, man. Go ahead, brother. Please.
Crime. Sedition. Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch.
So that's ordo ab chaos. And I've been saying about the spirit, Trump is dude causing the biggest, treason. This is the biggest act of treason you've been a witness, man. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. They pretty much, you got the people, one more time, I'll show you the point on what I'm saying.
Sedition, conduct or speech inciting people,
which will come from the elites, inciting people, those under them, come on.
To rebel.
To do what?
To rebel.
To rebel, come on. Against who?
The authority.
The authority. So that's fellow congressmen. You see what I'm saying? Niggas firing their whole circle. Trump firing every, you know what I'm saying? Because he's actually dealing with the elites. A lot of them are, but a lot of them not. It only makes sense. Everybody can't be exposed to the top. You know what I'm saying? At the same level, that is. You see what I'm saying? And then really everybody can't any damn way. Just like now, can't everybody talk to elites? So also in the further sense, everybody can't talk to them on the same level that talk to them. You see what I'm saying? So they come, they give whoever they directly talking to on the highest level, yo, be divided amongst yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of them seeing the fuck shit, a lot of them not even agreeing on what the elites actually doing, they want to do. That's proven. We just went into that the other night. So they're divided against them. All of them don't want to do this crazy shit they doing. They all wicked, but they ain't all equally wicked.
Exactly.
That's why the Lord gonna put us on the same thought process in the kingdom, so we won't ever come out of power. He said, "No man shall teach no more. Know the Lord," meaning to each other. Exactly. Israelites ain't gonna have. You gonna, man, bro. You need to.
That real direct connect.
You need to turn back, bro. You need to repent. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to do that no more. We're gonna all be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be like, yeah. How, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, it won't even input. See, if that's not the case, you subject to being divided, and then if you're divided, the kingdom not gonna stand. So the elites is overthrowing. They causing all this. So these congressmen, they finna split up. Oh, it's crazy, man. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Like you see when the mandates was getting put out, a lot of these governors of the states,
exactly, they just wasn't with it.
They're like, fuck Trump. You know what I'm saying? Damn J.B. Pritzker, Mayor Lightfoot, Kumo, you know what I'm saying? All these different governors of the different states. You see what I'm saying? And then mayors of the towns, of the cities. They not even with the governor. They're like, well, I think, you know what I'm saying? Trump telling them, you need to get a hold of Chicago. Exactly. Or I'm going to send the troops over there. She like, you worry about the hell you got going over there. Now, eventually, at least going to be like, yo, don't send them no more money. Don't even fund Chicago no more. Because that's how it works.
And that's what's going on.
That's how you look. This is how shit shut down. When people go to these food stamp offices, that money comes from, obviously, taxpayers' money, right? But it's orchestrated by the government. If the government be like, pretty much the government disperse it to the different states, which are a government in themselves, because each state is subject to their own shit. That's what a government is. Exactly. Whatever they got going on, what their order is. And you have a man or a governor that, dictates that. You see what I'm saying? That disperses that. Now, the government is up here. Then you got states, and then above the states, you got governors. If the government be like, fuck this state, they finish. It's just that simple. Who has the jurisdiction to do that? The president. But around him is the House and the Senate, which passes all the damn laws. And when they come up with these different bills, like the $900 billion deal to send out, like, perfect example, beautiful example. They just said they was going to send everybody $600, right, for COVID relief, right? The vaccine and all that. But anyway, Trump was like, nah, I want everybody to get $2,000. They've been divided on that since that came out. You see what I'm saying? So you got people around him like, nah, but he the one who actually, his job is to actually verdict everything. You see what I'm saying? So eventually, they're going to turn on the government, right? It's going to turn due to that sedition coming from the hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to turn on their princes and kings, exactly. The different mayors, the governors of the state. You know what? Fuck you, Pritzker. I'm not sending you no more money. No, and then what's that going to cost?
Go down to the mayors.
But without, yeah, kind of, that too. But just to hit the point of why that's relevant to you, you won't be able to go get your food stamps no more. If the government don't send no more money to the state, ain't no more benefits. And that's showing you this place is on its way out, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's important to understand these different things. It ain't everybody, you know what I'm saying? This shit is important. This is how you know, I'll put it like this. This is how you know you need to get on your stuff and how serious this is and that this is truly real. Because you just got a clear worldly explanation on how the hell without, I ain't gonna say without the Bible, because I'm saying this off of this. But you know, you people in the world, you know damn well that's how stuff works. If the government don't fund your state, you finished. Like when they did the, what was it? I think the government had shut down.
The government shut down economy.
Taxes weren't coming in.
Exactly, ones didn't get their checks. If you work for the state of the government, you weren't getting paid.
They low-key sneak talking about that on the works. Motherfucker think they probably gonna get their taxes. They don't even come. Yeah. It's tax season time in a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks or so. It's only 2 more weeks left.
Couple weeks. It's tax season time, so you got people waiting on, you know what I'm saying? Them checks. You know, that's when people get straight. Pay off certain debt. Probably can catch up on what you owe your landlord.
It's another fake form of the stimulus, if you will.
Nah, that's your money. Your tax return is your money. You just getting back everything they took a percentage. They took as a percentage that you worked for. And then, shit, even then, because they try to put it to you like, okay, if you got a kid, you see what I'm saying? You get what is it called? certain tax breaks.
Right. So
Like,
break contract.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's still all yours. They don't give us nothing.
Right. It's always yours.
Everything yours.
But that's the reason why I'm saying, just going why I said it as a stimulus. It's one because
No, you're right. You're right.
They hold your money. That was already yours, just to give it back to you at a certain time,
which stimulates.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it still don't make no goddamn sense.
No, it can't. Now you're trying to make sense with it.
No, you're right.
All in all,
yeah,
there's no sense. You know what I'm saying? As brothers going on to say.
Because like I said, the whole point is just, this is how you know this job is serious. If the government say F our state, how do I get what I need?
Correct.
So you watching these people get into it, that's your lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Remember, in one of all things. See that?
I'm gonna bring it.
They think this shit ain't important, man.
This job go directly into it.
You go ahead, bro.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 9, it says, "Let none of us go without his part of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this." It said, "Let us oppress the poor, righteous man.
Yep.
Let us not spare the widow,
Mm-hmm.
nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Mm-hmm. Let our strength be the law of justice.
Yep.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth."
Yep, so that's showing you the elites look down on everybody underneath them. They have no concern with everybody underneath them.
Exactly.
That's why Trump was like, and then I was thinking that. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What's $600 gonna do?
Exactly.
Long as this been going $600, you know what I'm saying? They can find some shoes $600. What's $600 gonna do? Now we being humble. It could do a lot. But let's be real, man. That shit ain't no money. That ain't no goddamn money.
You know those elites looking at it like, how they giving somebody $600? They know good well, can't nobody do it with $600.
Trump said make it 2,000. They can't. They finna get him.
They gotta get him out of there.
They might, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was said earlier, remember?
What?
He was hiding, whatever.
Oh yeah,
because the elites.
Yep. They might. They like, yo, we gonna do that to you if you don't, you know.
You got a few more weeks, you know.
Yeah.
Is that you want that again?
Yeah, right. You gonna talk in the back? You gonna take this outside? You gonna put, you know, because you know there's certain shit we can't say certain stuff, man. But you should get the drift, nonetheless, out there. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There's reasoning when they do those moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he for hit one of these.
I ain't seen one in a long time.
Yeah,
we ain't
seen
seen
a long
one.
time coming.
Yeah,
it's been a long time coming.
That's why I said you want that JFK.
Yeah, bro. You know? But anyway, so that's pretty much. Let me get this article. We're gonna bring it out. That's gonna be it, man. This so it says Joe Biden will be president in 30 days. Until then, the question is how much damage can be done by a vengeful, delusional, soon-to-be ex-president swilling conspiracy theories. Look, because he actually been saying shit that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see? That's what they do with truth. They call it conspiracy theories. You see? Theories. It says, whose wild anti-democratic instincts are being encouraged by fringe political opportunists. So, a fringe is something rough. You see what I'm saying? Or divided. You see what I'm saying? So these dudes, you know what I'm saying? These are people of the political circle that's not with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they actually about themselves because they opportunists.
Right. And I was gonna say, going on to those fringes, you know, the government all one, those two horns, Republic, Democrat, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? The fringes is them being separated as well.
Yep.
And those opportunities, like you said, they looking for their own.
Yep.
They're out looking out for themselves.
Because they're individual.
They're individual.
You know? We got fringes on our garments, so we know. You know what I'm saying? Fringe. You know?
Definition.
You got it.
This is fringe. It says the border or outer edges.
See the border, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Come on.
Or outer edges of an area or group.
See, a group. See that? Come on. And what? A group consists of numbers.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? This is a group. My friends is grouped. This is a group. You see that? Come on.
It says, not part of the mainstream, unconventional.
So those are going to the elites. Those are those fringe political opportunists. Come on. See, they won't just be like the elites.
Right.
We put it straight like that.
Because Trump would be considered mainstream.
Can you read again?
You got it one more time.
Kind of, sorry.
What you saying? What you saying, brother?
No, I said not part of the mainstream. And Trump is the mainstream.
Yep. See, that's it. They're not part of the mainstream. What's the mainstream? The government. But you got the shadow government.
Exactly.
See that? The oligarchy. Go ahead.
Not part of the mainstream, unconventional, peripheral, or extreme.
And peripheral. Let's get that word peripheral. Because it's going to the side. They off to the side. You see, they the dude when you performing on stage, and you look to your side, and damn, they here. You know what I'm saying? They like, they got the suit on, they like, talk to you. You like them no guys. You know, they be off, they ain't performing, but they running the show. They off in the, you know what I'm saying? You got it?
Peripheral says relating to or situated on the edge.
See, they off. You know what I'm saying?
Or
they away from everybody. You don't see the elites.
Well, shadow.
That's it.
It says or periphery.
Because the shadow not with the body.
Of something. It says of secondary or minor importance.
Yeah, so that's it. That's
what
what
it-
you know what I'm saying? So we hit the point. You got it. You had something?
No, I was looking up peripheral.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it says Donald Trump will retain the awesome powers of the presidency until, look, the powers.
Awesome powers.
The awesome powers until noon on January 20th, and there's never been a time when he has been subject to as few restraining influences or has had a bigger incentive to cause disruption.
Wow.
So what the fuck? Now let's read the title one more time. Trump threatens 30-day reign of destruction on the way out of office. Can somebody give me Isaiah 46 and 10? Because the Lord putting us on game, man. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
And also hold with that 2 Corinthians 2 and 11.
I guess 2 Corinthians.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done.
You see? So the Lord tells you about stuff before it happened. Right, we got a better one because it ain't the exact one I wanted, but that's good. Come on.
Saying, my counsel shall stand.
See, because what the Lord instructs you, how he instructs you, because he's instructing us, well, get away from these people, be not partakers of their sin, because shit, I'm about to send this bitch up. You see what I'm saying? That's pretty much what the Lord is saying. You see what I'm saying? So that's what these counsels consist of. That's what you should understand of what's the whole point you hear. You get put on game. You don't hear this to nowhere else, man. And you don't have it put to you like this. People don't know what's going on, man. People don't think. People, you got grown-ass men, grown so-called grown men who are infatuated with being slaves, man. Infatuated with a damn basketball game to where they are completely blind to what's ultimately going on. They can't see in. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Let me get this real quick. So that's what his counsel consists of, man. This is Isaiah 42 and 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass. So this is why you want to be here, because everything, all his counsels stand. His counsels consist of things that's going to happen. And you instructed on how to be on the good side of it. You see what I'm saying? Of what's going to happen. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be in on this because everything, all he say happens. So what makes you think this not going to happen? He telling you, man, listen, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan,
Lest who?
lest Satan,
That same old serpent called the devil. Come on.
should get an advantage of us.
See, he can't. Because the Lord make him say what he gonna do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga dumb, man. Come on.
For we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yep. We're not ignorant of his devices, so we know what's going on. That's why the Lord said that, and I think that's, we ain't gotta get it, but that's why I paraphrase, and that's why he said, all of them that see them shall flee away. Talking about us.
Oh, that's
Psalm
64 and 8.
On down. Come on. Go ahead. You can go ahead and bring it up. You got it.
Come on. This is Psalms chapter 64 and verse 8. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Yep, that's it.
All that see them shall flee away.
Yep, that's it, man. So you can't say he got an advantage of you no more. You can't say you didn't know, cause he telling on himself, man. You see, and the Lord told you he was gonna do that, and he was gonna tell on himself. You see, so whatever he specifically ain't saying. Like, if it's something specifically they didn't say that's not so-called fountain here, it's still fountain here. Because the Lord said that it was going to make their tongue fall on them. You see what I'm saying? On themselves. So that all that see them will flee away. If I tell you I'm finna send it up, but I wasn't supposed to know, but I know because you said it out loud, I'm out of that jam. Nigga want to get everybody in the party. But I ended up getting out because he said it. You see what I'm saying? Damn, dummy.
That's
So you stupid if you get got at this point. You got it.
I'm gonna say, what's the scripture? Revelation. What's it? I don't want to say it's 3 and 1, but it's he that heareth and readeth, being able to discern, understand.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Yeah. On a deeper level.
1 and 3.
Yeah. But continuing, this is the president is so that's it, man. It says, or has had bigger incentive to cause disruption. Go ahead and bring that out, and then we end on the article.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
These dang devils, boy.
Be sober.
Yep. So this what you got to be sober, man. You see what I'm saying? Why you want to be sober? Go ahead and get that, brother. Matter of fact, no, that's cool. We'll end on that. You got it.
Come on. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
Yep.
Be sober.
So be sober. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. You want to wake up, man. And then let's get that word for sober real quick in the Hebrew or in the Greek. So this is continuing. It says, Lord told us to be sober. You know? It says, so this is a part of the council. It says the president is spending day after day in his White House bunker. Just told themselves again. They got bunkers, man. This shit not made up. Entertaining crackpot theories about imposing martial law. See this? It says seizing voting machines and staging an intervention in Congress. You see, seizing voting machines. You see? And they talking about us. Because he said he's been in his White House bunker, right? Where you go to for safety, a damn bunker. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get the word bunker real quick. It says, the president is spending day after day in his White House bunker entertaining crackpot theories. They talking about us. About imposing martial law. You see, that's why the Lord gonna fucking kill Esau, man. And if you don't like the language, you need to leave. Worry about the death. You need to hear the message, man. Think of where we at, man. Let me get Isaiah 55 and 19. You got the bunker.
God, this is bunker. A reinforced underground shelter.
A what?
A reinforced underground shelter.
So I guess we just tripping over here.
It says typically for use in wartime.
You said typically what?
In use for wartime.
See that? So they know war is coming, man. You know? So real quick, this is 59 and 19, Shalaki. It says, the president is spending day after day in his White House bunker, which is an underground shelter that you go to for safety. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining crackpot theories. How's he entertaining crackpot theories? Nigga watching YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? That's far-fetched, son. These people watching YouTube. That's far-fetched, huh? It says, about imposing martial law. Who's been putting that out here? Because it's not a theory. It's actually prophecy. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. So they shall fear. This is what we bring out. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. You see? And that's the military troops, man. To round people up when we under that police state, which is martial law. You see what I'm saying? We in that state of emergency. You know? Well, first it's state of emergency, then martial law. They don't feel it's safe for you to make your own decisions for your life anymore. That's what all martial law is. And then after that, you got the shit, habeas corpses. You see what I'm saying? Then it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. You see? So we already put on game these people about to come in like a flood. And who is it? Look, 360. See that? When the enemy shall come in like a flood. Then they come in like a flood and they was rounding us round us up to put us on those boats. You see what I'm saying? It's the same enemy. Never trust thine enemy. So this is who they talking to. You see? They talking to so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is the plan they putting together. You see what I'm saying? But this is what they talking about. Trump is entertaining. The nigga in underground watching YouTube. He's probably sitting down, hiding the views.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And they watching brothers bring it out. They watching the prophets, man. You see what I'm saying? They watching the church. They watching those help bring back the tribes, restore the tribes of Jacob back to the tribe of Jacob, back the tribes of Jacob back to the Father, man. In the name of Yahweh Shah. You see what I'm saying? They watching brothers teach. They watching brothers heal. They watching all this stuff, man. They watching women getting themselves together. They want you to denounce this place, reprove them and their thoughts. So now does it make sense how the videos just come down? Channels just disappear? Brothers can't go live anymore? You see what I'm saying? They watching. That's how he's entertaining crockpot damn theories, man. Who else talking about crockpot theories, man?
Real quick.
Besides us and whistleblowers.
Exactly. I got the definition for crackpot. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good one. I heard that before. You got it?
It says an eccentric or foolish person. 1 Corinthians.
Yep.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things
See that?
of the world to confound the wise.
You got it. I got something.
Come on.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 10. It says, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake.
That's right.
But ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. You know what I'm saying? They talking about us, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga entertaining. Look, entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's too clear. This is too clear. So we the ones that bring this out. And there's more that go into that, but that's what the martial law is. That those Trump is entertaining are putting out here. First and foremost, us. Then you got the whistleblowers that's also saying it. You see what I'm saying? And that's it. Rest of the world, you don't hear, they don't know nothing about no goddamn martial law. Talking niggas in the plant. they don't, no, they don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I suppose they know, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never heard, Jake ain't never heard of martial law. Niggas has been alive their whole life. But, you know, it make sense, you know what I mean? Niggas been alive their whole life. These old ass Jakes. That's what I'm meaning. It says, so the president is spending day after day in his White House bunker entertaining crackpot theories about imposing martial law, seizing voting machines, and staging an intervention in Congress on January 6th to steal the election from Biden. Surrounded by the last dead end loyalties, Trump is flinging flies and political venom like King Lear in a crumbling Twitter kingdom. And that's spiritual. Their kingdom is crumbling. Who invented Twitter, man? You know what I'm saying? And then the whole kingdom, regards, is found on Twitter. It's been found on Twitter the last 4 years. At POTUS. You know what I'm saying? Trump got Twitter fingers, man. Telling what's gonna happen to China if they, you know what I'm saying? Nigga sending tweets out.
Exactly. From the goal.
In regards to his kingdom, their kingdom. On Monday, he huddled with a cabal of Republican lawmakers who plan to challenge the election on baseless claims of fraud at a special. So we gonna, you know, two ways Trump can hurt America. Trump can further damage the United States in the coming days in two ways: by aggressive design and by his passive neglect of his sworn obligations to lead. So they gonna turn. That's treason. That's the incentives.
Right. Exactly.
From those, you see what I'm saying? Influences. You see that? His attempts to crush American democratic traditions. And who do they put under Democrats?
So-called Negroes, so-called Latinos,
I said
so-called
a lot, brother.
You so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians.
Mm-hmm.
You Israelites.
That's our people. And you got niggas thinking they Republicans. You ain't really none of that stuff, but
Exactly.
you know, this is more of a hint that you should take heed to the message. His attempts to crush American democratic traditions by claiming a landslide victory, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm sure it's a little bit. It says Trump's indifference to multiple crises stirred by his rule make up the second category of his political vandalism. This includes his apathy about a raging pandemic that has infected 18 million Americans and killed nearly 320,000 as an aching nation marks its darkest holiday season in generations. You know. And then we're going to get this. Trump is also running interference for Russia, prioritizing the interests of an adversary over America's after a massive cyber attack blamed on Kremlin. So that's pretty much it. As far as bringing this out, you know, because you can't bring everything out. It's always meat amongst a bunch of bones. Because really, we just found out that okay, the elites, its influence is coming up from how you know what I'm saying, for Trump to overthrow stuff, to turn on. You see what I'm saying? And then he sent a threat, which we went into, which is clearly talking about some people in opposition that's not of them that's not liked. And that's your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So you got it in 1 Peter, and that'll be it.
Okay.
And then we got that 12 and 12.
It's 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
Yep.
Be sober.
Yep. Go ahead, brother.
You go ahead and get that.
This is sober. It says to be calm and collected in spirit, to be temperate.
Yep. And we're collective because we got the game plan. We we pretty much got their game plan. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
To be circumspect.
Because we know if it ain't specifically found, it's still showed in the Bible because you always know the devil gonna tell him himself. Come on. To be circumspect, which means to be cautious. You see what I'm saying? So you really want to pay attention in these times, man.
To be discreet. To watch.
Yeah, to watch and to be cautious, man. So you gotta watch. You know what I'm saying?
I got the definition for circumspect.
Go ahead.
It says, careful to consider all circumstances.
Yeah.
And possible consequences.
That don't mean be bugged out, but you just simply want to be cautious. You see what I'm saying? You want to have discretion. You see what I'm saying? You want to be prudent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want to pass on and get punished. You see what I'm saying? So you want to take in what we're saying, because I said we can go in an article all day, but we got to take that. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's why you can't bring everything out. You see what I'm saying? We got to take what's already been given to us as life changing and do something with that. You can't try to get every goddamn thing. That's why this is such a plan, because the devil, you got it. Watch this.
Come on. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Be sober.
Yep.
Be vigilant.
Yep.
Because your adversary.
Because this is the reason why it's told, it's commanded to you to do. Come on. Because
your adversary.
Yep.
As a roaring lion.
As a roaring lion. Your adversary. See? Opposition.
That's right. Walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking whom he can get. Who ain't being circumspect. Who ain't taking it serious. Who's not watching. Who's not being careful. Who's not being prudent. Meaning looking ahead. You see what I'm saying? You see? You got a little more? Because we in the days where it got to count. You know what I'm saying? That hypocrisy shit ain't going to get you nowhere. It'll put to death. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6. Therefore, let us not sleep, as do others.
Beautiful. Yep.
But let us watch and be sober. Mm-hmm. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Yep. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love.
We got to put on this truth. Come on.
And for an helmet, the hope of salvation.
See? Because really we waiting on the Lord. We got to depend on the Lord. All faith, man. You see how much this word putting you on and putting you ahead. So it told you to also have faith. And don't believe in things that are temporal. Or slacking. Because I just, quoted that wrong. So I ain't even going to go on and say that. But let me get this. But pretty much you believe in what you can't see. You see what I'm saying? But you can see it in the spirit. It ain't physical yet. This is Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So that's why I say the devil walking around, your adversary, so-called white man, these people, these elites, they putting it together trying to find a play to see who they can get out of the Israelites. It's a little more than that.
Right. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 9. Whom resist steadfast.
Whom, and that whom is, come on.
Whom resist steadfast in the faith.
You see, we resist the devil. They really want to get us. That's what it's telling you. Because you resisting and you're steadfast in the faith. So those of you awakened, they trying to catch you slipping. And a lot of men gonna get caught slipping, men and women. Come on.
Knowing that the same afflictions.
Because they know that that what they do, they plans. Come on.
Are accomplished.
They work. Come on.
In your brethren.
See.
That are in the world.
See that? Is that clear? They know they gonna get these niggas. Exactly. They trying to get us. They trying to get the ones that proclaim to be the son of. You know what I'm saying?
The resistance.
The one that reprove their thoughts. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's what the elites are after. You see? So that's pretty much it. You can go ahead and get that when we close out. So they putting together a plan. Martial law still coming. Chip still coming. You see what I'm saying? World War III still coming. Spiritual powers in the midst of all that. You see what I'm saying? And ultimate death. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things we are to be concerned with. And we're dealing with this vaccine now. And we got pestilence. You see what I'm saying? You got the race wars, anarchy. You know? So you can just take all that and meter it. But you got it. But we're in a time now where you need to be watching it. And they planning. They're trying to see who they can get and how they going to get them. Everything coming out and is in thought towards us. Revelation 12 and 12. And that be it.
This is Revelation chapter 12 verse 12.
Yep.
Therefore rejoice,
Yep.
ye heavens,
Yep.
and ye that dwell in them.
Yep.
Woe to the inhabitants
Yep.
of the earth and of the sea.
Yep.
For the devil
Yep.
is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So, hey man, it's finna kick off. And the elites, they plotted it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get it done messy, but they finna come with it, man.
That's why they throwing them in sentences though.
They finna try. You know what I'm saying? They about to try. And they wanna get us, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Con. 1 second. So you need to take this serious, man. You know? You got it. Go ahead and bring it up.
Connor. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 9. For the Most High hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
All right, get a point real quick. In Greek.
Appoint. It says to set, to put, to place, to set on something. No. To set forth. Something to be explained by discourse. To make.
You see, so he ain't give it. So that's showing you it ain't about, well, I'm saved. You can't always give your people that damn message. You see, discourse is going into words. So he's saying that his counsel, if you follow it, it's not going to lead you to not being saved. Thus showing you it's about following it. That's why he said, I will liken him that heareth my words and doeth them. This on your ass. You not finna just end up good. Lord gonna have me good out here, man. You a fucking idiot, man. This shit is serious. You have to get on your shit, man. It's not finna just be some, hey, the Lord, he just gonna, I just woke up and no, you gotta know what the fuck is going on out here, man. Seriously. It's not, that's where our people going. They think, I gave it up to God, and they don't do nothing. You gave it up to him. Where your Bible at? Simple, man. Mm-hmm. Simple. See, the simple believeth every word. That ain't even what that's going into. You see? So you can read that verse one more time.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 9. For the Most High hath not appointed us.
Meaning he ain't put a counsel out, man. His words, when you follow him, this is how the hell you gonna get the hell out of here, man. And they tell you that, man. In 2nd Ezra, you're gonna be able to escape by your works, man. Meaning your wisdom, if you got wisdom or not. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't finna, you just wake up, he's just gonna, yeah, the angels can do that, but that's not how it's gonna, you're making it out off doing what the Lord said. So that's what he means by he hasn't appointed us, you see what I'm saying, to wrath, but unto salvation. He lead in the way of righteousness. You see, he leads in the way of righteousness, in the way of life. You see what I'm saying? You got to stay on the straight gate. You see, the straight and narrow. You have to do this, man. So that's why the Lord said, be vigilant. Not go to sleep and I'm going to wake you up with vigilance. You see what I'm saying? Out of your goddamn mind, man. If you thinking that. This is real, man. You got to be ready to play ball. If you ain't ready, you ain't going to make it, man. He shall be ready. He shall be able to escape from the said perils. Let me get that real quick. 2nd Ezra, I believe, the 9th chapter. Let me close out on that. You go ahead and finish that, bro.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 9. For the Most High hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Yes, now watch this. Now go ahead.
God, this is 2nd.
Nigga read that bitch. Thank you, Jesus. I'm good. I'm saved. How? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look out. You know what I'm saying? She's saved though. Baby, I'm saved.
Exactly.
You ain't saved.
Thought.
Go ahead.
You were trying to pray to Jesus.
Hold on, bro. Go ahead.
Second.
It's about us. You know what I'm saying? This is a real message, man. This is not no game, bro. This is real. One move can get your ass put to death. You end up in a damn concentration camp, might not make it out. The only way out is if you go into the guillotine and not denounce the Lord. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you obviously didn't make the steps to not go into a damn concentration camp. Now we know it's ultimately the Father's will, but a lot of niggas gonna be in concentration camps based off their works. Moves you made, end you here. So now, you a martyr. Right, you either be a martyr or you know what I'm saying? Right. You take a chip up your, you know what I'm saying, tail, and Esau probably still put you to death. Go ahead, brother. So you're not saved.
The
until we saved. Come on.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone,
come on.
And everyone,
come on,
that shall be saved.
That shall be saved. So we ain't saved yet. It ain't happened yet. You see? That's an event that's going to take place. You see? Meaning escape our enemies. Luke 1:68 tell you that. 1:68 on down. We're not going to get it though. Come on.
And shall be to escape.
One more time.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7.
Yep.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape.
See?
By his works.
By his what?
By his works.
Come on.
And by faith.
So that's going into faith and works go hand in hand. That's going into being vigilant, paying attention, taking the counsel serious, actually applying, you doing something what the hell you learned. Not just trying to appear to somebody. You see what I'm saying? This is real. This is a playbook. These people, you know what I'm saying? We being put ahead. So how is it we got the best lineup? We went up on 20 and we lost by 10. Sound like the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got it. That can't be us, man.
Start from the top.
Yep. 2nd
Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
So you will be able to escape. But it's going to be how good of a player you are.
Right.
Do you know the plays? You see what I'm saying? Can you see, do you know the game? You know the ins and outs? Do you have wisdom? Do you have faith? Are you of the elect ultimately? Come on.
And everyone that shall be...
Guess what? The elect going to do these things.
That's right.
Come on.
That's why they did elect. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby...
Which is the by Yahweh Shah part. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Whereby...
Yahweh Shah. Come on.
Whereby ye have believed.
Yep, that's it. You keep going.
Shall be preserved from the said perils.
Yep.
And shall see my salvation in my land.
That's it, man. The nigga, you make the wrong moves, you dead already. You don't even get a chance to see it. You know what I'm saying? You got to come back another way. You got to go into the kingdom another way. It's a greater glory to be able to endure all the way to the end. See this bitch being destroyed. You get the spiritual power. You be put in a situation where your faith is pushed. You know what I'm saying? Then you get on the chariot. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fold for nothing. You seen the whole world take the chip. You seen the devil really come down with great wrath. You seen him fight with house shot and angels. You know what I'm saying? Just to get beamed up, come down, and come into everything we were sitting right here at that point back then talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's it?
Just a little bit more.
Come on.
So we'll start at the top. So 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them.
That's going into being the elect. Come on.
For me from the beginning.
So the elect gonna do the works to get saved. See that? So that's, you need to be praying. You hope you can do the works. So Lord, one has been edifying. Go ahead and close us out. Got anything you want to say?
Say.
All right. Shalom. We're going to get up out of here. Give all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahak, Wadash Rakah.